Hello, my name is Diane, and this is the New Old Nurse. Welcome to day 3 of Vlogmas. If you haven't watched my previous Vlogmas videos, you'll see that I'm trying to combine like nursing and holiday topics. It's a little bit more challenging than you might think, but today we're going to discuss gifts for nurses that are not just small stocking stuffers. So if you have a loved one or somebody who you're particularly close to, so you want to spend some decent amount of money on them for Christmas this year, stick around. So I think I'll probably do like a top 3 with a bonus idea because as I said in my other videos, my Vlogmas videos are going to be kind of like shorter, so I don't want to go on and on about it. But my number 1 idea for a great gift for a nurse who you want to spend some money on is expensive scrubs. Now, I'm not somebody who normally believes in or chooses to spend money on expensive scrubs, and that's what makes this a great gift. I think scrubs are to be practical and you should be willing to throw them out. And if I spend $80 on a pair of scrub pants or more, I am not going to throw those things out. I don't care what happens in them. I tend to buy like the $20 to $30 scrub separates. So if something happens, like Sharpie gets all over it, or I don't even want to go into the disgusting things that can happen with scrubs, I'm okay with tossing them. Expensive scrubs though, not so much. Here's why they're a great gift. Obviously, 1, because they're expensive and that your nurse loved one might not buy them for him or herself. But 2, they tend to be in more unique styles and unique colors so that you can be like more fashionable with your scrubs. Instead of just a simple V-neck or cargo pants, they have nice little, puffed shoulders, or they have like mandarin collars, or whatever they have. They're way cooler, way more trendy, and you just feel like you're more attractive in them, I guess. So expensive scrubs are a bit of a splurge, but I highly recommend it for a nurse gift. My second top nurse gift is sort of cheating because it's sort of related to the first one, but it's not expensive scrubs. It's expensive shoes. This is another thing. I see so many people working as nurses or CNAs or med techs or any of those folks in the healthcare industry who are on their feet all the time, and they're wearing cheap shoes. Now, if those work for you, congratulations, you are lucky. But I have not found any cheap, and by cheap, I mean like $65 and under. Okay, $65 is still a lot of money to spend on a pair of shoes for most folks. But I've not found any that work for me. The cheapest I have found are Skechers that are like $120, and I buy them on Amazon. Whatever color is on sale at the time that I need them, need a new pair, that's the color I get. I don't care what color it is. So the least I think I've paid is maybe like $79 for these $120 sneakers, which is still better. You'll see a lot of nurses who wear Hoka's. Those are well over $100. There's lots of other sneaker brands. Maybe they really love Danskos. That's kind of more old school nurse shoe, or Allegria or something like that. Those expensive shoes really work. Now, Danskos may not work for you, but Hoka's will, or whatever the case may be. If you know the type of shoe that your nurse loved one wears and it's an expensive one, they could always, trust me, they could always use a new pair. If they're complaining about foot pain and they've been wearing $40 Skechers or Reeboks or something, get them the Hoka's, or get them a gift certificate to Hoka store or something, and it might change their life. This might be the absolute best gift you can give them. So number 1, expensive scrubs. Number 2, expensive shoes. And number 3, an expensive bag for your nurse loved one to use at work. And I don't mean necessarily like a Coach bag or something like that. Although if you think that's what they want, by all means get it. There's 2 different things I mean here. 1, I've known a lot of nurses who don't really carry a separate nursing bag. They only carry a purse to work. And that purse becomes almost like their one part of their outfit they really work on, even when they're going to work. And what I mean by that is they're wearing their scrubs, they're wearing their hair up in a ponytail, they're wearing their sneakers, but their bag is cool, Maybe it's a Marc Jacobs, those little tote bags or something. They still express themselves with their handbag at work. And so it's worth it to splurge a little bit there for what you're bringing. But the other piece of that is a bag, if they do carry like supplies in a bag, maybe it's a beautiful, expensive backpack that you get like at an outdoor store, like an Osprey. Or maybe it's one of those, I don't know the brand name, but those like big, like rubbery plastic, like beach tote bags. That's one that I have that retailed for like over $100, and I got it on sale at Sam's Club for like, I can't remember, like 25 or something insane. But those are great because they're rubbery and you can disinfect them. But whatever type of bag your nurse loved one might think is awesome, and maybe you'll give it to them and they'll say, I'm not gonna bring this to work, that's disgusting. That's fine, it's still a nice gift. But I have known lots of nurses or med techs or CNAs who still carry their nice bag to work. Because I mean, come on, we still, want to feel a little bit like ourselves. We don't want to just feel like we're in our pajamas and like if we're wearing our scrubs. And if we go out to dinner after work in our scrubs, we still got our cool bag. If you got cool sneakers for last year's gift, you still got your cool sneakers, and you still feel like, a little bit put together. And my bonus suggestion, if this is something that you can give because you're the partner of a nurse, if you're the husband or wife or boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever, of a nurse, get them a vacation. And I know that's like, oh, well, you can't put that under a tree. But I don't mean necessarily like a trip to Paris, although that is nice. But nursing is exhausting. I say that, I feel like, in every video at some point, how exhausting nursing is. And for somebody to plan a night away or 2 nights away, there's so many people that can benefit from a gift like this. They don't even have to be a nurse. But just the thought of being, at the end of your shift, maybe you get home and your loved one is like, we're going away. And it could just be like an hour away to a beautiful hotel. It does not have to be, like I say, a cross-country trip or a 2-week trip to Disney World or anything like that. Just something where they get away and they can truly relax. Don't plan like, oh, every day we're gonna walk 12 miles around the city. Plan a relaxing trip. Maybe it's just a day trip. Maybe you can't afford to actually go to a hotel, but something where they feel like they can just chill out. That will be one of the best splurge gifts you can give to any nurse in your life. Okay, I hope that helped. They're all sort of in the same vein when I think about it. They're sort of like stuff that you wear to work, but that is what I thought of off the top of my head. Things that I have spent money on that made a difference for me, or that if somebody bought it for me, I'd be so happy because they're expensive items that I still need and use. If you have any suggestions for splurge gifts for a nurse, loved one, or friend, please share them in the comments down below. Until next time, happy Vlogmas, happy holidays. See you next time.